Hey there boys, and welcome back to episode number 38 of the Road to Glory series. Today we're diving straight back in the deep end. We're on about 60,000 and a half coins, which is obviously an excellent amount to be on. But we start here by buying some key players for the team, or important players in fact. Eric Bailly is definitely one of them. I'm really strengthening the Premier League squad in today's episode. Bailly is going to be a massive adjustment to that. But he needs his classic FIFA sweaty partnership that is of course Chris Smalling. Him and Chris Smalling, practically impossible to get past on the game. Of course, we will concede goals with them, but nowhere near as many as we have been conceding in the past. Now, Walker was a hefty signing for us, about 7.2k, which is a bit of an annoying amount, but you know what? We're going to pay it because we want him. And then we wanted kind of like another sweaty super sub in case one of our strikers got injured. We're currently rocking Martial and Remy up front, but Musa is a great option to have on the bench. I spoke previously about how good he is in one of my Liga top tournament, I think. But that is how the new Premier League squad looks. We got Musa on the bench, we got Walker, Smalling and Bailly. They've of course sat in there, and it looks like a really, really tasty squad at the moment. There is of course Musa on the bench, and we all got it for a decent amount of coins. Like, it was a little bit overkill, I think. We definitely got rid of quite a lot of our coins, but it's alright, we're good. But as you can see here, we didn't really have 6 items to sell. We had this Bruno Perez ready to sell, a Lanzini, also a Carnezes, and we also had a Winston Reid here from West Ham, 81 rated centre-back, 77 rated centre-back from Roma is Rudiger, and then Ben Yedder, who came right at the beginning of the series and was literally in there for like the first 7 episodes, but we haven't played him since. And now we're ready to dive back into the online season, my friends. We are on 6 points from 3 games. If we get 2 more wins today, then we will really, really be rocking in this division, because we've had a really decent start to it. And if we stay unbeaten again today, it'd probably be decent. But if we get a win, then a win on its own, then it'll be a good episode. But as you can see, boys, we've done it in our first game. It's a Bundesliga squad. It's Coman in from Werner, Mustache Bellarabi, Thiago, Renato Sanchez, Gustavo, Piszczek, Schmelzer, and then I've honestly forgotten. I think it was Toprak, Socrates, and Horn in goal or something. We'll be able to find out as the game goes on, but we are kick-starting this game, of course, with our Premier League squad, looking to start off nicely, and look how well we start off here with a great finish from Loic Remy, 9 minutes in. Whenever I look at the Premier League squad, I'm thinking, Remy, you're probably the one I want to replace, but every time I play with him, he just demolishes opponents, which is obviously fantastic. If you guys haven't already noticed, I've got a haircut, so yeah, make sure you drop a like on the video just for that. Please do smash a like, by the way, boys, if you are still enjoying the Road to Glory. But Ericsson, again, is the conductor. He slides one through, and that's going to be his second assist in about 5 minutes of football. He assists Martial that time, and he doesn't miss a target, I'm afraid, boys. What a goal that is. We'll definitely take it. This guy's a decent opponent, but we were really clinical, and that is what I think I've been missing with a few of my teams sometimes. I get the chances, but I don't have the killer instinct. And that was a bit of what this guy was getting. You know, he was taking good shots. Begovic was in the way of pretty much everything, though. As you can see, we come forward again with Remy, who's just running the show at the moment. He shoots as well, save, but remains at 2-0. We're doing really well at the moment. As you can see, Remy then comes in, a good save. I think that might be Farman in goal, you know. It is Farman in goal. But as you can see, I do something really stupid there with Begovic, and I thought this would have cost me a goal, but look at that response from Big Bego. He's at Chelsea in FIFA, but he's definitely at Bournemouth in real life. It's a great signing for them. I'm kind of gutted about it because I like Bego as a sub-goalie, but what a goalie he is in FIFA. Renowned for being one of the most OP ones alongside Butland in the Prem. He's OP. But as you can see, boys, an even half. As I said, we definitely had that more of a killer instinct up top. And as you can see here, we were definitely prepared to finish the game. And when Christian Eriksen racks up his 3rd assist of the game, the guy is an absolute beast. And Remy taps in again. That's his 2nd goal now. And the French partnership up top is just tearing opponents apart. And even in Division 4, that's really, really promising. Of course, as the series goes on, we will need to get into higher divisions, play with better players, etc, etc, but this is a great place to start. And as you can see, the old boys, he wasn't happy about it. I was trying to get rid of him. I was trying to make tackles with Kante, who was being superb this game, by the way. But yeah, that's really unlucky there. And Begovic is back up to punch it too. As you can see, a nice little routine here. Finds Fernandinho in the end, but I don't know why he hit that on his left, but he did, and it went off the crossbar. We come forward again here, and as you can see, the goalkeeper comes charging out. I think one heavy touch. It kind of just shit scares him. He walks back in, plays one across, composed touch by Remy, and on the perfect finish whilst the defender could not get it. But talking a little bit about this team, there were literally no weaknesses in it. It is a superb team to play with. I'm really enjoying using it. I think the midfield is just OP as fuck. Eriksen is just one of the best players I've used this FIFA, you know. His long shots, his passing. And then the defence is OP as well, and the midfield is absolutely rock solid. We've got goals coming from everywhere, and that's Eriksen popping up with the goal now. 3 assists and 1 goal. One of the best games he's had this series, but I mean, what a signing he's been for the club. As you can see, it's Walker this time does well. Remy then actually gets an assist, and as you can see, it's finished off. So Remy has a hat-trick of goals and an assist, and there he is collecting the match ball. And Ericsson has a hat-trick of assists and a goal. So all in all, how superb is that? It's very, very cheeky. And as you can see there, boys, another great, great game for the lads. I'm really, really happy with how the boys played out there. The front three taking all of the goals and assists, really stealing the show down. We are nearly safe in the division. If we draw our next game, then we will indeed be safe, which I'm looking forward to diving into. And yeah, boys, as you can see here, when we come back, though, we're on 50,900 coins, is that? Which is obviously superb, and that's because all our players have sold on Bayana for 1.2, Reed for 1k, Rudiger for 1.2, and Anzini for 1k, Carnezes for 1k, and Perez for 1.2. Not a lot of catch, but around about 6k just came in, or nearly 7 actually. And as you can see, we're diving into our next game here. We've only got 2 full squads at the moment. That's our Premier League squad and our Bundesliga squad. So I thought, I'll give the Premier League squad a rest. We'll play with this Bundesliga squad. It is a really good squad. Although it's kind of temporary because we've got Royce only on loan. We can always buy back Klonopyanko or do something like that. So yeah, it is a work in process, but it is a really decent squad. We come against this hybrid. He's got Falcao, team of the group stage, Mbappe, Ben Arfa, Lemar, Dembele, Pogba, Kroos, and Titi, Varane, Koscielny, and Rodis in goal. And I was scared, I'm not going to be honest, I was scared about this opponent, but then again I knew that I've been playing some really, really good FIFA lately, you know, and especially on Ultimate Team. And as you can see here, we start off very fiery, and that is, I'm actually proud of that goal, because most people would just shot that and spam shoot when you get that close to the goalie, hoping it goes in and try to finesse it. I chipped it over him, I'm just that composed, boys, I know. But yeah, as you can see, I get it, I just rolled it into my guy. But look at this, bang, look at that chip. Draxler is an absolute god, you know, by the way, boys. But we were carving this guy over, and again, it's really should have been a goal here. Great couple of 1-2s, and in the end, we kind of just fuck it up a bit. Probably should have taken another touch with Hernandez there, but just panicking a little bit too much. And he wasn't really threatening me the whole game, but all of a sudden latches onto a ball that I thought Fairman could have claimed, but he didn't. And Falcao gets in there like swimwear and finishes the deal. And as you can see there, I mean, it's a really good finish looking back on it. But I was annoyed because I thought we were doing really well up to this point. This is Royce now has a really good shot saved there by Lloris, who was fantastic for him so far. Again, it's us carving out all the opportunities though. Draxler goes one way then the other about 15 different times. Does the entire team for smacking one off the angle, which is of course heartbreaking. He can barely get his lines cleared here. And as you can see, it's Gustavo rifles one in. It then ends up coming back to Draxler here. He shoots a superb save. Gustavo can't get there on the rebound, and he only just gets out there with Babra, do you believe? No, it's not bad. I think it's Titi, who got it out. But look at this domination, boys. We certainly should have been about 3-1 up. Probably even 3-0 up. I don't think that goal really should have gone in. Poor defending, poor goalkeeping. But yeah, we were dominating him. As you can see, we get through here. How that's not a penalty, I'll never know. It comes to Gustavo, somehow well saved. But I'm usually not as composed as that in those sort of situations. But yeah, it does actually get pulled back here to Mbodo, who I believe had the initial effort earlier, not even Gustavo. Do need to apologise for that, boys. But Drax, as you can see there, boys, he collects it on the byline. I'm not usually that composed, I'm usually just trying to smash shoot or something. But yeah, we didn't get a penalty earlier. We do indeed get a goal now. And as you can see, it's literally identical to what just happened earlier. He just comes back and does that. Like one of those a little bit loose through balls. And no one gets on the end of it for us. And as you can see, neither does the goalkeeper. What a turn by Hernandez that is. What a shot. Bang across the goalkeeper. What a save by Lloris. And I told you he was being OP. He just won't stop doing it. He is just an absolute animal in goal there. He's wearing the captain's armband for a reason. And then Tar comes so close to firing us 3-2 ahead. We won't stop coming forward here. That's done. Renato Sanchez has this shot unbelievably well saved. We're still going here though, boys. Renato Sanchez, which looks surely to be a tap-in, really. From that close, is pass into the corner, mate. He hits the post, and that is all she wrote for that one. A kind of a disaster we didn't win it, but I said before the game I'd be happy with the draw, and I am happy with the draw, but it may come back to bite us a little bit, because we could have done with a draw maybe at a later stage, in a harder game. That was a really easy game. We probably should have won it. Okay, let's move on. We fisted him. We get it. Let's move on with the series. That is where this episode is actually going to have to come to an end though, boys. We sold a few pairs, we bought a few, and we are now safe in Division 4, which is superb. Drop a like if you have enjoyed it, and yeah, it has been a bit of a 4-4. Peace out.